Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another fascinating edition of the program, CSE Weekly, a weekly program that keeps you abreast on the activities and achievements of the Corporate Affairs Commission. My name is Rashid Mahe. Coming up, CSE holds 2025 Management Retreat. Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment evaluates performance of its agencies. Plus, RGCSE enjoins youth to leverage federal government's free registration of 250,000 business names. We will be right back.
Starting a business can be exciting, but it often comes with a mountain of paperwork and significant bureaucracy. But wait, there is an easier and better way. Introducing the new and highly improved CAC's Company Registration Portal, your AI-powered solution to effortlessly register your company and get started on your entrepreneurial and business journey. Thanks to the visionary leadership of Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, SAN, the Registrar General CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, your entrepreneurial and business journey will now be faster, smarter, and hassle-free. With our intelligent AI platform, your business registration journey has become easier. During this first phase of our three-phase deployment of AI, the AI CRP expedites your name availability process, as well as the company registration itself. The AI guides you step by step, ensuring everything is done correctly, with real-time error checking and name suggestions, making it cost-effective for you to achieve name availability and instant registration. Join the future of business registration. Visit www.pre.cac.gov.ng today.
Welcome back. And we begin with performance evaluation. The Registrar General, CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, has participated at the quarterly performance review of the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. In attendance were the Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduole, MFR, the Honorable Minister of Industry, State, Senator John Owen Enon, the Permanent Secretary, Ambassador Noura Aberimi, all CEOs of agencies under the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, as well as directors and heads of trade missions from Taiwan, China, Ghana, and South Africa. During the event, the ministry's progress was reviewed, while the agencies reaffirmed their collective commitment to driving Nigeria's industrial and trade growth under the Renewed Hope agenda. We say well done to the RG, and now moving on to institution building. The Corporate Affairs Commission says it has achieved real world-class results by completing over 11,000 daily name reservations within just 1 minute, while certificates are issued in minutes. The Registrar General CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, fellow Chartered Institute of Secretaries and Administrators, stated this in Kaduna while declaring open the 2025 Management Retreat with a theme from digital access to intelligent delivery, the new era of corporate registry. Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, who attributed the success of the deployment of artificial intelligence in CSE processes, said the next phase of AI deployment will be even more remarkable. He explained that compliance, registry, and customer service functions will soon be assisted by AI agents. A CSE-branded AI tool will check compliance in line with our laws and regulations. Another AI agent will review checklists and approve or reject applications at registry, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji added.
I'm deeply honored to stand before you today, not only as your Registrar General and Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, but as a member of a team that is redefining corporate registry services in Nigeria. This retreat carries a special significance. Today, 16 October 2025, marks my second anniversary in office. Recall when I assumed office on 16 October 2023, I laid out a bold agenda centered on strengthening our institution. This vision inspired our drive to modernize the Corporate Affairs Commission so that our processes will support rather than hinder a vibrant economy. We understood that a mere digital portal was not enough. We needed a system that could think, learn, and adapt. One that can complement human expertise. I'm proud to say we have already delivered the first phase of that vision. On 30th June 2025, we launched the Intelligent Company Registration Portal, known as ICRP, an artificial intelligence-powered platform that has transformed our day-to-day work. Think back, if in 2022, someone had told you that customer could submit a name reservation request and receive approval or rejection automatically without any staff input, you will probably have said impossible. Yet here we are in 2025, making it happen with precision and accuracy. We have even gone further. Today, a customer can register a business name after reservation and instantly generates the certificate without any staff intervention. In fact, it takes less than 10 minutes. This is service delivery worthy of a standing ovation.
The CSC boss further revealed that the call center emails will be received by an AI agent that reads, comprehends, detects, duplicates, and redirects messages to the appropriate unit within minutes. He therefore enjoined the staff to see AI as an ally available to make their work more meaningful as opposed to manually sifting through hundreds of files. The Registrar General challenged them to uphold integrity, adding that AI can detect patterns and flag anomalies, hence the need for transparency, which is the bedrock of the CSC. The event, which closed on 18 October 2025, witnessed several speakers, including Letitia Mode, the chairman of the 2025 Management Retreat Committee.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for this great opportunity to be a part of this retreat. In the long run, we Marks Marion Consult have been training the CSC staff, especially in the aspects of the AI, and so far it has really been very beautiful. And the CSC staff have been very cooperative along this long run. So I want to say huge thanks to all of you, the great management of this of the CSC. I want to say thank you for this opportunity for us to be a part of you. So thank you very much.
CSC Weekly reports that several papers presented at the event include Perspectives on Corporate Affairs Commission's Service Delivery by Director General, Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, PEBEC, Princess Zara Mustafa Audu, and From Digitization to Smart, Managing the Transition by Solomon Musa Otole.
Although there is nothing much to answer here, Augusta, whosoever you said has been taken note of. And Mr. Ambrose Opeta, thank you for letting everybody know that my son name is Solomon. I appreciate that. And Mr. Tolu and Mr. Uzo, I'm so sorry that I didn't go that way, maybe because of my technology background, ICT. But let me just say a few things about some of the things you brought up in terms of the change management. For every project that is being done by the organization or the commission, there's supposed to be an existing change management board. And that is the way it is everywhere. And that's supposed, because most of those things that will be done are mostly the ICT thing. So it's supposed to actually be resident in the ICT department having that change management board, and then having various operational departments be a member. I'm not talking about.
No, you're talking about.
The team wants me to say it again so that you can hear, sir. With your permission, sir.
Say it.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I was just responding to what Mr. Oso and Tolu said earlier about change management. I said in every organization or commission like ours, where projects comes all from, because I know most of these things we're doing to the form of projects. So when we come up with a particular initiative or smart initiative, we are talking about a project. And then we know what the project is. It has a beginning and a must have an end. So definitely when you start, you are anticipating when it will end, so that it will be handed over and then goes into operation and implementation. I said in all projects, there's always a change management board. And project management attested to that too. There must always be a change management board. And that's supposed to, because majorly we're doing projects around ICT technology that have to be resident in the ICT department. And then having all other relevant functional departments or units that has to do with that project to be members of that board. And in an ideal situation, nothing is changed in the system until the board, because the Registrar General would have vested more power in that board. Nothing will change except the board approve it. So if you come from customer service, you come from registry, you come from IT, and you're talking about, no, this thing needs to be changed, this is how we do it. You don't just write to the consultant and say, oh yeah, effect the change. It will have to go to that board. Even if you write to the Registrar General, the Registrar General will still subject it to the approval of the board. The board will need to look at it and be able to look at, see, sometimes, and this is also a problem of IT, we want things to work the way we want it to work, not looking at the other side. By implementing this, you might be disrupting other things. So the board will sit down and look at the whole thing holistically. That, okay, this is a good initiative. If you implement this, it will bring in more revenue that you want and make work easier for the people. But wait a minute. If you implement this, it might still affect this particular module. So the money we are getting from this, we might not be able to get it. We will get this one, and unfortunately, it might just be 500 naira they are paying for availability that we are trying to solve, but it's affecting annual returns that bring more money. Then the board will be able to look at it and say, come, I think we need to step this down, or we need to manage this issue. That is where that approval, whether to make the change or not, will come from. So I'm suggesting that board should be instituted and they should swing into action immediately, because it will go a long way.
We say congratulations for a successful retreat by the CAC. And still staying in Kaduna, the Registrar General CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussein Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, has advised Nigerian youth to leverage the federal government's free 250,000 business names registration to formalize their businesses. Hussein Ishaq Magaji made the call in Kaduna while receiving members of the Association of Northern Nigerian Students, ANS, on a courtesy call. He maintained that by the gesture, the CAC was injecting 6 billion naira into the economy and creating 250,000 jobs, mostly for Nigerian youths, in order to curb unemployment.
Of course, I appreciate your concern and partnership with us. What you have the medium of the youth, you help us to sensitize among the youth, tell them the opportunities now. This is opportunity for them to cash in, to have a buy-in on what we are doing. No third party in this. It's on their own, those they visit Smedia portal and get themselves registered. This is supported by the CAC to help us to amplify. Say it out so that the people will see the benefit and opportunity of this. Not all that. We also simplify our registration processes now. Anywhere you are in the world now, with you can register your businesses with CAC. If you are technology savvy, you can achieve it less than 10 minutes and get a certificate. This is, we did it to simplify everything to the youths. And most of you found opportunity transacting with social media. Nowadays now, social media, don't use it for just fun sake. Use it to earn. If you have viewership, you have followership, you can get money off it. And part of the requirement for like Facebook now, if you want your account to be monetized, you must have a tax ID. And the easiest way to have a tax ID is when you are registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, because our registration comes with tax ID number automatically if you register well. So this is another opportunity where youth now, they will utilize the social media and obtain from it with the support of the Corporate Affairs Commission. You can see now. So as you reach here, I also encourage you to reach out to Sumerian too, so that you partner with them in sensitizing the public for the achievement of this project that we launched under the New Hope initiative. This is important. So I think this is the area of collaboration. I think we can delve more between you and us. So once more, and I appreciate this gesture for finding me worthy and deemed fit to receive this award and recognition from you. Together we grow greater. Together we achieve a lot, and I'm happy to be with you. Thank you very much.
Hussein Ishaq Magaji therefore enjoined them to sensitize their members on the need to embrace the project which the CAC was pursuing under a joint venture with the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, SMEDAN. Magaji maintained that many youths engaged in content creation and other business ventures would have the opportunity to formalize their businesses and prosper more. Speaking earlier, the president of the association, Comrade Abdul Malik Zakari, uploaded the Registrar General for promoting the development of micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, and youth empowerment in the country. He therefore described him as a visionary leader who has impacted the lives of thousands of young men and women in the country. Comrade Abdul Malik said his commitment to the development of small businesses and youth development was worthy of recognition and emulation. He used the forum to express satisfaction with the reform initiatives embarked upon by the CAC boss to further improve the country's business environment. The ANS president therefore urged him to sustain the tempo for the growth of the economy. CAC Weekly reports that during the visit, the Registrar General was presented with Sir Ahmadu Bello Educational Merit Award as an icon of humanitarian service.
So today we appreciate you and we encourage you to do more. We have seen a lot of achievement ever you've been the Registrar General of the CAC. For the past 3 to 4 decades, since the existence of CAC in Nigeria, there is no Registrar General that put in place mechanism. And that is why we are here to appreciate you.
So, as Elia said, I'm honored to receive you here, and I'm happy that you people, you found me worthy for this recognition and associating yourself with us, the Corporate Affairs Commission.
Now take a look at this message on the importance of the PSC filing stretched from the Registrar General's desk.
Did you know that it is now mandatory by law for companies to declare all persons with significant control of ownership of company to the Corporate Affairs Commission CAC? Listen to the Registrar General of the CAC.
By the extant regulation in Nigeria, the identity of the person behind any company must be disclosed.
By virtue of Section 119 and 791 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act of 2020 and the Person with Significant Control Regulations of 2022, the law aims to enhance transparency in corporate ownership across Nigeria.
Any person or any individual with ultimate power or with 5% interest holding must disclose his identity.
Under this law, any company that fails to disclose the beneficial owner of its company or the ultimate person in the company who has influence either directly or indirectly, or the person with 5% shareholding and above or voting rights may face serious consequences.
The law required that any person who assumed that position must disclose that position to that company within 7 days, and the company must communicate same and file same to the Corporate Affairs Commission within 30 days.
The identity of the beneficial owner must be a name of a natural person. Failure to comply attracts daily penalties imposed by law.
If it is a natural person, it attracts 5,000 daily from the date of breach. But if it is a unnatural person, it requires 10,000 from the day of the breach to the day of compliance, and it also attracts administrative penalties by the Corporate Affairs Commission.
The CAC reserves the right to refuse to receive any filings from any non-compliant company or even to list the company from its register. For more details, check the Person with Significant Control website at bor.cac.gov.ng or visit the Corporate Affairs Commission's official website at www.cac.gov.ng. CAC, committed to prompt and efficient service.
What a beautiful delivery there by the RG. And now, do you know that by the provisions of Section 421, Subsection 1 of CAMA 2020, the annual return of a company limited by shares or guarantee or unlimited shall be completed, signed, and delivered to the Corporate Affairs Commission not later than 42 days after the annual general meeting for the year. So have you updated your records with the CAC? We say well done if you have. And you have yet to do that, please hurry now to www.cac.gov.ng to file your return to avoid being struck off. The CAC remains committed to working hard to provide prompt and efficient service to customers in line with global best practices. And that does it for this week's edition of the program CAC Weekly. We hope you enjoyed watching. For comments and inquiries, please take advantage of our social media handles and helpline. On Instagram, the address is Corporate Affairs Commission, and on Facebook, it's still Corporate Affairs Commission, and on Twitter, formerly X, the address is at CAC Nigeria 1. The email service still remains cservice@cac.gov.ng, and the website address is www.cac.gov.ng. The call center number is 070-80-629-000. Do join us next week for another interesting edition of the program, same time, same station. For me, Rashid Mahe, and the whole team is bye for now.